Okay, so the first stretch is going to be a quad stretch. I call it couch stretch because it works really nicely to do it on the couch. Bring your foot up, hips are going to stay square, and then we're going to tuck tail. Or think of drawing this hip bone up as you draw your tailbone down. Pull the toes in the bench and you should feel a big quad pull. Okay? From there, we're going to drop down into what's called a psoas stretch. I'm going to give you two versions because the first one's kind of tricky and a lot of people have trouble getting it. Same idea, hips are square, rotate the pelvis underneath, okay? Tuck tail, we're going to squeeze the glute of the down leg. We're going to drive the right knee forward as we pull the left foot back. So I always explain it like scissors or a Nordic track. I'm not lunging forward on this one, I'm just going to drive the knee forward and pull the foot back, and it creates a little bit more rotational torque through the hips. From here, we're going to raise the ribs. We should feel this line draw up on the right side. The last piece of the puzzle of this one, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, palms are to the floor, and then like you have 1,000 pounds in your arm, you're going to draw your arms up. As we do, we're raising ribs, and we're going to hold right there. In doing this, we should raise this line up even more. For some people, this is just a really complicated stretch and they can't do it. A simpler version of that would be to drop the hip, tuck the tail, and now we're going to lunge. We are going to drive the hip forward as we raise the ribs, and we'll still get a fairly good pull out of that. Do that on both sides.